And we are back with the answer. We asked Kiki Palmer from Grease Live starred in what other recent Fox show? And the answer, Scream Queens.
When you hear the term human trafficking, you may think of movies or dramatic novel. Well, the real story is that human trafficking is a lot more common than you realize. Linda Oberhaus is the executive director of the Naples Shelter for Abused Women and Children and joins us this morning to tell us more about human trafficking. Good morning. Welcome back. This is so true. I think a lot of people are going to be surprised when they really sit down and realize how common human trafficking is, unfortunately. Is that the case?
Right. Yes, and January is Human Trafficking Awareness Month, and so we're doing everything we can as an organization to help the community understand how prevalent this problem really is.
So how prevalent is it? How do you describe what's going on a daily basis?
Well, you know, human trafficking really has happened for years, not unlike domestic violence. It happens in ways that people just don't recognize it. I know what we know about human trafficking is that it's the third largest illegal business in the world.
Just behind drugs and
weapons trafficking, yes. And it's the fastest growing illegal business in the world as well.
Well, and I think people assume that it's going on in other countries. They don't realize that it's going on right in our own communities right here. And talk about who are these people that are getting to mainly young girls, correct? What was the average age you were telling me in the...
The average age is 13 for a victim of human trafficking, yes. And it's estimated that between 18 and 20,000 women and children are trafficked in the United States every year. So it's a pretty common problem.
So how is this, it just seems so surreal that this is actually happening. So how is it happening? How are we letting this happen?
Well, these traffickers, they typically prey on women and young girls. Oftentimes it'll occur with girls who maybe come from broken homes, for example.
They're finding these girls on Craigslist, correct? That's one avenue.
Right, and that was one example that I gave you. Last year we sheltered 17 victims of human trafficking and along with their 6 children at our shelter. One in particular happened to be a 16-year-old girl who answered an ad from Craigslist. You know, it was her dream job, and it was for a modeling job. So the trafficker basically bought her a plane ticket from California to Miami, and
you were saying these are the gentlemen behind this, you know, are master manipulators.
They are. They're referred to as Romeos. So they don't look like these big scary people that we see in movies like Taken, for example. Oftentimes they'll pretend to be this person's boyfriend. They'll really manipulate this person and take care of their needs.
Unfortunately, we got to come to a close. We're out of time. But what's the take home? What's the message if someone you know, needs resources, needs help? What would you have them do?
I would have them call the shelter's hotline. And the Florida Domestic Violence Hotline is 1-800-500-1119.
And certainly with January being an awareness month for this, you know, educate yourself. Know what's going on in your community, how you can get involved, how you can help.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you being here. We look forward to having you back. Thank you for what you do in our community.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. All right, we'll send it over to Stephanie.
As you know, we always love hearing from our Morning Blend viewers, so be sure to sound off. Connect with us through our social media sites. You can find us on Facebook, tweet us at Twitter and Instagram. Come check us out and say hello. We are hopelessly devoted to Grease Live. The show is coming to Fox this weekend, but first, we have a great giveaway for you. Stay tuned and we'll tell you how you can go home with these T-Bird treasures.